Welcome, everyone, as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. So digging in now, Tyler O'Neill. He will lead this one off today. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
1-1 the count now. The pitch. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Edman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Wisdom is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ripped down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Here now the 2-2. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major. Number 33, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting second, the right
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's got a 40-homer season going already. He's at 40 home runs right now. He's got a chance to swing for 41 in this one. Heck, maybe even 42 or 43 if we're really lucky.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Fouled off. The 2-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's been a major factor in the series with 4 hits and 6 RBIs. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Javier Baez, and there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Nolan Arenado.
And now pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Happ has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 8 home runs and 36 RBIs. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
hits this one hard the other way. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. The set and the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in now, Patrick Wisdom. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Carlson will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth. The center
so
fielder.
Coming to the plate, number 45. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 7. The catcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Throw over to first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind 0-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 pitch.
I got 3 and 2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Corey Abbott, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cubs lead it 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Alcantara has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, number 33. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. In there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch, fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter number
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
This is on the ground over to first. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, that's a tough one right there for a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk 1 up.
The outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting a sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Paul Goldschmidt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. O'Neill at second. Edman is over at first with one away. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. That's lined into right center for a base hit, and maybe more, as it'll scoot all the way out toward the ivy. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Popped him up. Amaya moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping up now, Dylan Carlson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Braylon Marquez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
61, Braylon Marquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Number 45 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They lead all of baseball in runs scored, and maybe the primary reason for that? Home runs. They lead the majors in that category as well. One player told me that pretty much top to bottom, every guy is capable of getting into one. But what really sets them apart, he said, is that they don't have an all-or-nothing approach. They know home runs will come, so getting guys on the bases leads to 2- and 3-run homers instead of just solo shots. Sounds simple, but we all know it's anything but. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he fouls this one off. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 46 now for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's out.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And that misses. 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 2. New inning set to get underway. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Lifted in the air to center field. Number 45 is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 33. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Flipped out the other way towards short, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, the left fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Tommy Edman stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Popped up. Alcantara has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. Digging in, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Wisdom, the former Ranger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, number 45. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Miguel Amaya is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Arenado's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to plus one more.
Settling in now, Braylon Marquez. Matt Duffy will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Duffy.
Ball 1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Manuel Rodriguez gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 39.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Here's Nolan Arenado as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Rodriguez has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he misses 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Nolan Arenado becomes the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center
at the plate, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh, and 2, here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Riding in once again, Sergio Alcantara. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. The second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 31.
So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. That's in there. Base hit. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
The first baseman, number 44.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Javier Baez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lester sets. 2-0 on its way. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Lars Nootbaar is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Lars Nootbaar.
Kyle Ryan, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Kyle Ryan.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Ryan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy
Edman. Next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. His prior history versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And that misses for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of T.J. McFarland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Well,
that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting
Now
the head
back.
out. That's got to
Number
upset you,
45.
thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what? You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
So now to the plate, number 45. 1-0 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
2-2 count. Here it comes. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Got him.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second
next
out.
for the Cubs.
Big mistake there.
The catcher,
2
Miguel.
away now for the Cubs in the sixth.
Amaya.
And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. One and one the count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
One strike.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Popped up. Edman will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 6 full. Cards lead it 8-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And there's out number 1.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Scorched to third. He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Harrison Bader. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Ryan. David Bodie is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
David Bodie.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The average for him at 267 on the year. 17 home runs, 39 driven in. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
To first. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Sergio Alcantara. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Grounded weakly toward third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Bryant started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Here's a look. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 home.
Hey. I got to count 2-2.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Number 44.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Please.
Ryan Helsley
Now
takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Number
there
56.
are 2 on with only 1 away.
Helsley.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 2-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The 3-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Off the LED board and gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, Dero. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he lifts it in the air to right field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 45.
Now at the plate, number 45. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Pitch popped up. Arenado is there for it. And that's the third out.
This change defensively.
Number 48 is ready, and he'll
Now
take the ball
center.
from the manager.
Number 22.
Ready once again, Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Leading off for St. Louis, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Ready on 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
The catcher, number 4.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop to second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The pitcher,
Edmundo Sosa will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
hitting for the Cardinals, number 63, Edmundo Sosa.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That evens it up 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 2 the count. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the
Your
leadoff men on
attention,
base is, and it's
Who's
true.
hitting for the
So in the
Cubs?
8th inning of a
Number
one-run game,
66.
that's a really nice job of
Rafael.
attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Misses for ball one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fastball well outside. The 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batter.
The next Cub up, Sergio Alcantara. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. This is on the ground over the first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Cody Hire enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Cody Hire.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Tyler O'Neill is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's nothing. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bryant is right there, one down.
The batter
so striding forward now, Tommy Edman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Alex Reyes comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 29, Alex
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ian Happ. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And there's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round trip, not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Scooped up, and he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So striding in, Javier Baez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Patrick Wisdom comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And it's fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out, so a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.